The diagnosis is bad motherboard. Oh boy, boys and girls and people of all ages, I am pissed off. So look at this machine. This is a fairly new machine. It's a Dell. It's a fancy pants Dell. It's like a precision workstation or something. It's even got two NVIDIA T1000s in it. There's two of those liquid metal Terminators from Terminator 2 in this thing. I've got my phone here to do lighting. And it had a serious problem of some sort where it would crash, lock up, freeze. And the BIOS comes back sometimes and says that there were memory errors. And they've even had a Dell technician come in and replace these memory sticks over here. And the problem persists. Now, why does the problem persist? Because it's not a problem with the memory sticks, of course. So guess what I do? I go in here after running mem test and it locks up. It freezes, hard freezes on the 32-bit test. And you've probably already noticed the problem, but just in case you haven't noticed the problem, let me give you a quick rundown of the problem. This thing right here is under this thing, which folds down into that cutout. You see that? So the heat sink for the CPU is right under that. That's still warm, Jesus. So this was unusually hot whenever I took it apart. And keep in mind, it had been off for a couple minutes when I shut it down and take it back apart. This heatsink was unusually hot, so I'm guessing it's overheating. Well, of course it's overheating. Look what these idiots did. This is factory. I swear to God, I have done nothing to this. I have not changed it to suit my video. This is the factory heatsink grease as it appears when I pulled it off. First of all, you can see there's a spot there where the clamping down so hard has kind of squeezed it out of the middle, but they put so much that it squeezed out all over the place. So yeah, they just put a massive blob of heatsink yogurt and and pray that it works okay. So I have to remove that, and I have to fix this where it's not actually applied. I may actually just smooth it over, but you can see that hot spot there where it's clamped down so hard that it's actually pushed the heatsink material off of the chip in some spots. So we're going to get that straightened out, and I bet you that solves the problem. Anyway, this is factory, guys. This is factory. Gee, I wonder, with the memory controller being part of the CPU on these modern systems, I wonder how there could have been some kind of problem related to memory. Maybe because the CPU is overheating and it's thinking that it's a memory problem when it's really an overheating processor problem. Yeah. Well, it's back to visiting our friend, the little misbehaving desktop. So I found two problems. First of all, you can see how enclosed this heatsink assembly is. There's really not a lot of room to cool that off. Replacing the thermal paste made a definite difference. I got through a mem test this time too, but only after removing 3 of the 4 sticks. One in DIMM 0 and it's good. Any other combination involving any of these slots and it's bad. So I had to pull the RAM. It's running on 1 stick. The diagnosis is bad motherboard, because the motherboard can cause the RAM errors this thing was throwing. It's been running firmark not here for a while, and yeah, actually it says right there it's been running it for 30 minutes. So yeah, bad motherboard. Now, why is it not bad RAM? Because it's stable with 1 stick. Doesn't matter which stick. It's stable with 1 stick in 1 slot. Other slots, it's either unstable or won't even come up. And you just get diagnostic LEDs over here on the power button, blinking 2 amber, 4 white. So yeah, bad motherboard. Sucks, but sucks to suck. Thanks, Dell. Really expensive computer piece of junk.